Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this hair bonnet. It is satin lined so that it will protect your hair against freeze, and the outside is made from African print fabric. To make this, you'll be needing your satin fabric and your fabric piece, and you also need an elastic. So the length of the elastic is the circumference of your head. So you take the measurement around your head. So this one is 22 inches. To make the hair bonnet, I'll be using a 24 by 24 inch fabric, which is this size. You can decide to make a smaller one if you're sewing for a kid, or you can make it bigger depending on the volume of your hair. So you can make it into a small or larger size. The one I'm making is 22 inches, and I'm using a 24 by 24 inch fabric. I'll be cutting a circle out of the two fabric pieces, the main piece and the satin fabric. To start with, I'll be folding the fabric into two. Then I'll fold it again. So I folded it twice, and the folded part is at the top, like so. So from this, I'll be cutting out my 22 inch circle. And to do that, I'll make use of my tape roll. To get the 22 inch circle, I'll divide 22 by 2, and that makes 11. So I'll place my tape roll on the folded edge, on the corner, on the pointed corner, and measure 11 inches and mark. So keeping my tape roll on the edge, I'll just continue marking 11 inches all around. So I'll join up the marks and to form a curve. So I'll cut this out. So when you open it up, you'll get your 22 inch circle. So I'll repeat the same for the satin fabric. I've cut up my satin fabric. I use the outer piece as a template. So I have two circles now. They both measure 22 inches. So I'll place both fabric pieces right side facing and pin around, making sure to line all the raw edges. After pinning round the fabric pieces, I'll go ahead to the sewing machine and sew 5/8 of an inch around the fabric. I'll make sure I leave a 2-inch gap, which will enable me to turn it to the right side. So I'll mark that here. So I'll leave this part unsewn. Using the opening, I'll turn the fabric pieces to the right side. So after turning the fabric to the right side, I'll go ahead and press the fabric pieces. I'll also tuck in the opening and press. I've gone ahead and pressed my fabric piece, and this is what it looks like. And I've also pressed the opening that I left. It's still there, I've not sewn it together yet. Next, depending on the size of your elastic, you'll be sewing from that edge inwards. My elastic measures 1 inch, so I'll be sewing around 1 inch away from the edge of the circle. So I'll sew 1 inch round from the edge of the circle. So I'll finish sewing round the circle to 1 inch away from the edge, depending on the size of your elastic. My elastic measure, the width of my elastic is 1 inch, so that's why I sewed 1 inch away from the edge of the circle. And this is what it looks like at the back. So using the opening, I'll be inserting my elastic using a safety pin. So I'll just pass it through the opening. So the sewing you did is just a channel, a path for the elastic to go through. So I'll start passing my elastic through the opening and pass it around the circle. So make sure your elastic is not twisted. edges together, and we're going to sew it, but I'll just make sure my elastic it's not twisted. I've finished passing the elastic through the part, so I'm going to sew the two edges together. So I'll pin and just sew back and forth to hold the elastic together. After tucking in my elastic, I'll go ahead and sew this the open edges together. So that will finish off the hair bonnet. So after sewing the openings together, your hair bonnet is finished, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on the reverse. This is the outside. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also check out my other videos. I'll see you again next time. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.